Hi, I'm Mike, I'm an A&E consultant, and I've been asked a lot recently by patients, friends and family about this coronavirus, this COVID virus. A whole lot of questions. So I thought, well, if my patients and my friends and family have questions about it, then probably everybody else does too. And so I put a little video together to try and cover the main points about it. So I hope you all find it useful. All right, enjoy. Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Harris and I'm an A&E consultant up here in the north of England. I wanted to go through some things with you, the watchers, about COVID, this virus that's here, and to hopefully explain some things to everyone, really. So the first thing I often get asked is this real? Is the virus a real thing or is it made up? Well, it is a real thing. It is out there, it is infecting us, and it gets into our lungs and it gives us something not very pleasant at all called a pneumonitis, which is basically our lungs are inflamed. Imagine you stub your toe and how throbbing that is and how it can go all purple if you really whack it. Well, your lungs go like that. They get all inflamed. They can't work properly. You can't breathe properly. It can't exchange the oxygen. And how do I know this? Because we see it. We can see it on your x-ray. I'm going to show you now a picture of a healthy set of lungs. That's going to be here. And then this one coming on this side is what a COVID lung looked like. You can see on the healthy side it's all black. The black is air, the black is your lungs. That's what it's meant to look like. And over here it's all white. And that's really not good. And that means your lungs can't work. You can't breathe, and that's the problem that COVID gives you. So yes, it's real. Yes, we're seeing it all the time. And yes, it's getting much more prevalent. We're seeing it more and more. I also want to talk to you about what's important. And everything I'll tell you, I'm going to back up with some scientific evidence, which you can see in the links below. So the first thing is mask wearing. Mask wearing is really important because masks help prevent us catching the virus. If we wear a mask, it helps me decrease the risk to myself when I'm out in the public or seeing a patient who may or may not have COVID. And the evidence is below. Masks also help stop my breath breathing on you. So masks are doubly beneficial. They prevent me infecting you and they also help stop you infecting me. And yes, I know there's a whole load of lists of people who are technically exempt from having to wear a mask, but that doesn't mean you have to choose not to wear a mask. This guy I'm going to show on screen in a minute is called Galen Rupp. He's the training partner of Sir Mo Farah, and he is an Olympic silver and bronze medalist, long distance runner. And back in 2011, so way before COVID, he was running in the US track and field championships. He has asthma. He is exempt from wearing a mask, but he chose on that day to wear a mask, as you can see in the photo I'm attaching here. And he won. He ran 10,000 meters in 28 minutes and 38 seconds wearing a mask. It does not stop your breathing. You can breathe through it. You can wear a mask. Please don't choose not to just because you don't have to. Please wear masks. As I'm going to show you a video that should be playing in the background now, and it's a Canadian trucker and he can see his breath coming out while it's cold. The COVID virus is droplet borne, and so that's what you can see in this video. If he had COVID, you'd be literally seeing the virus coming out and you can see him breathing forwards. And please don't hold the mask under your nose, because if your nose is out, it still breathes out of your nose. You can see that in the video. He's breathing out the nose. Covering your mouth only is effectively like not wearing a mask. And then you can see when he puts his mask on fully, all of the droplets nearly are blocked. That's why wearing a mask is important. While we're on mask wearing, please don't put it down here. If you imagine that breath has landed on you, that COVID virus has landed on you, it's landed on your neck. By putting the mask on it, you're putting the virus, the COVID, inside your mask, and then you're breathing it in, you are literally trying to contaminate yourself. Please don't put the mask around your neck. It should be on your face or away, either disposed of in a bin or in a pocket or some other protective pocket of some description. But please wear masks. You can see how effective it is. Next thing is visors. Visors are not masks. They are not the same. They are not a substitute for masks. They do not stop your breath. But visors are really good at protecting you and your face. We know the virus can go in through your eyes, and so they protect your face. So the visor makes you safe. It does not protect other people. It's not the same as a mask, but it is good to wear a visor. And last thing I'll talk about is the vaccine. But for those others who are uncertain if it's safe or not, I can tell you it is safe. The MRHA is a very good, scientifically robust organisation staffed by experts looking at this, and all they're looking at is it safe? They don't look at does it work, they don't look at how pragmatic it is or that it's possible. They only look at is it safe, and they would not approve anything that is not. And so yes, the vaccine is safe. It is safe to get it, whichever one you pick, whichever one you're given. And hopefully by wearing masks, by taking the vaccine, soon we'll have this thing beat. But in the meantime, please keep your distance, stay safe, wear a mask, and don't go out, don't go mixing with other people, and don't go to hospital unless you absolutely need to. Thanks. Keep well, everybody.